Okay, the next thing for me is getting into how you actually train the setter in situations. We just talked for a minute about setter-only repetitions. There are lots of setter-only drills that I see, and in my career, I did too many of them. In some ways, they were good, but in other ways, they weren't good enough. That we could have taken it to the next level. Like my last year as a coach, we had a freshman setter, Jenna Gray, who's extraordinary. We had reps. We had to toss balls to her. She had to do the different sets. And Inky came in one day and said, can I work on blocking? And sure. And so we didn't pay any attention to her. Our setter just set. And we had a blocker on the other side watching her set, having to go the right direction, learning how to read and get enough reps in her head to know what it meant. And pretty soon, Inky got so that she could read Jenna, at least that's the way I remember it. Sorry, Jenna, at least part of the time. And so those aren't player-only reps. We don't need as many player-only reps as I originally felt or enacted in practice, put into practice. I think you can come up with a lot of different situations that aren't one player drills, one skill drills, that you get their brain thinking and you get their eyes working if you add other things in. That's why training in the game is so important. I mean, a huge percentage of the repetitions we do in training setters has to be in the game. And we also have to help them categorize those things that they're seeing so they're understanding why what's happening is happening. It's like, why are they always on my back set? Well, just watch the film. Your head's going back really early. Your body is starting to arch. And if I were the other team's middle blocker, I'd go there before you set it too. I mean, we have to add other things into the game to train the setter's ability to feel and sense and think and see in order to get our offense to be as good as it can be and for everything to be as connected as it can be. So adding more game situations in, but with the focus being on the setter. Like when you scrimmage in practice, the whole team doesn't need to know this, but you can tell the setter, all right, all I'm going to watch is you doing this. I'm going to watch whether you get to a point on the court when you go use your footwork so that the ball isn't working you, you're working the ball, right? You could have got there, you didn't, but yeah, it made you face the back set and you set the back set when you came off the net. That's just not good enough if you want to be really good, right? This is so much fun, all right, to get into, and there's so many layers of it, and we have to know what we're setting the goals on for them as setters go and grow and develop in other areas other than the physical training parts of it, and we have to combine them together. And when we do that, it makes the players have so much fun in the game because it's challenging them in a lot of different ways. And they need to walk out of practice tired from thinking, I believe anyway. Okay, well today, I know I probably talked too fast. There's a lot of material to get into, but the idea was to get all of us thinking a little bit more in terms of other things than just how we touch the ball or how we move our feet when we're training setters. To work what you see, what you feel, what you sense, what you know into the game, and have the hitter and the coach and the setters talk about what they all know about this situation to make it so that we're connected and we give ourselves a better chance to have the play work exactly the way we want. Nothing more frustrating than to have the pass that you want, the hitter there, and the setter and the hitter not be able to connect. Those plays just aren't that hard, really, once you get into them. They're just fun to practice. So practice some more. I think we'll all be better off if we kind of get into our setter's brain a little bit and begin to work on connectivity. So thanks to everyone. Be safe. Have fun playing and training. Bye.